Imagine that you've been rejected by a woman who caught your interest, but instead of reacting with words or drama, you just do this and watch the transformation. She'll end up regretting it deeply without you having to say a single word. In this video, we're going to explore subtle yet powerful strategies that turn a rejection into an opportunity to completely flip the script, making her feel the full weight of your absence and start questioning her own choices. These techniques are rooted in deep psychological principles that show how silence can be the sharpest tool to regain control and spark an uncontrollable desire. When you apply this, you don't just punish the rejection in an elegant way, you also skyrocket your value in her eyes, creating a tension that makes her chase you. But hold on, because what's coming next is even more intriguing. In the second revelation, you'll discover a mind trick that makes her feel an irresistible void. And in the final one, a closing strategy that leaves her obsessed, regretful, and ready to change her mind. You won't want to miss this, because it's the secret that changes everything. If you're ready to master these secrets, hit the like button right now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next revelations that will transform your love life. 1. The Strategic Vanishing Act. Imagine that after the rejection, you simply disappear from her radar. No explanations, no texts, no glances. This technique means cutting all contact abruptly but deliberately, as if you evaporated from her life. Start by ignoring calls, not responding to subtle social media pokes, and avoiding the places she usually hangs out. Do it with discipline, turning your absence into a ghostly presence that leaves her wondering what she actually lost. It's a silent punishment that forces her to face the emptiness you left behind. To pull this off effectively, focus on keeping the mystery alive. Switch up your routine so she notices you're gone without you having to point it out. For example, if you shared the same social circles, show up at different events, looking like a more confident version of yourself, but never direct any attention toward her. This strategy builds growing curiosity, making her ask herself why you're no longer orbiting around her. Remember, the key is consistency. One slip-up can break the spell. Over time, she'll start feeling like the rejection was her mistake, not yours. This works because of attraction psychology. Absence amplifies perceived value, turning something that was once accessible into something rare and desirable. Human behavior shows we value what we lose more, triggering a scarcity instinct that sparks regret. Studies prove the brain releases dopamine in situations of uncertainty, causing her to fantasize about getting you back. It's like a slow poison that eats away at her confidence without you saying a word. In the end, she gets pulled back in, seduced by the mystery you created. But the real power comes when you combine this with a personal transformation that leaves her breathless. Get ready, because what's next shows you how to raise your value in an irresistible way so she comes running like never before. 2. The Silent Value Glow-Up. After vanishing, invest in yourself in a visible yet low-key way. A glow-up she can't ignore. Start by upgrading your physical appearance. Hit the gym, level up your style, and adopt grooming habits that scream unshakable confidence. Post subtle updates on social media showing trips, hobbies, or wins, but never mention relationships. The punishment comes from proving you're thriving without her, creating a quiet jealousy that makes her second-guess her decision. It's a way of showing the rejection only made you stronger. To execute this perfectly, pick changes that are authentic and high impact. Learn a new skill, like playing an instrument or mastering a language, and let it naturally spill into your social life. Avoid direct interaction with her, but make sure mutual friends casually mention how much you've leveled up, planting seeds of doubt in her mind. Keep the mystery vibe, answering any outreach from her with short, indifferent replies. Over time, she'll realize you've become a better version of yourself, and the regret will hit her like a wave. It's a strategy that turns weakness into ultimate power. Rooted in Stoicism, this approach teaches emotional control, focusing on self-improvement instead of impulsive reactions, raising your real value. In attraction psychology, people are drawn to those who show growth and independence, creating a subtle sexual tension that ignites desire. Stoicism reminds us the real punishment is internal. She feels the loss of something valuable. Behavioral studies show watching someone evolve triggers jealousy and admiration, making her obsessed. So without a single word, you make her regret it deeply. And if you think that's strong, wait until you see the third strategy. It's a psychological move that leaves her completely surrendered, begging for a second chance you may or may not give. 3. The unexpected re-encounter. When the timing feels perfect, after weeks of absence and personal elevation, stage a casual, accidental run-in that's actually meticulously planned to hit maximum impact. Pick a neutral spot like a social event or a busy coffee shop where she can see you without you seeking her out. Show up radiating confidence, dressed sharply, with a genuine smile that says calm indifference. Keep any interaction short and light, never bringing up the past rejection or leftover feelings. This disarms her, hitting her with a mix of surprise and renewed attraction, like you rose from the ashes. To make it bulletproof, prep emotionally. Rehearse short, positive responses that steer away from personal topics, focusing on your recent wins without bragging. If she tries to bring up the past, brush it off with something vague like, "Oh, that was ages ago," and pivot to something neutral. The goal is to create palpable tension where she sees you've moved on brilliantly, with zero apparent hard feelings. Hold strong, but not lingering eye contact to keep the mystery and power vibe. This starts her questioning whether she blew her shot at something extraordinary, kicking off an internal obsession loop. This strategy leans on reconciliation psychology. A controlled reunion triggers positive memories and contrasts with your earlier absence, amplifying desire. Human behavior studies show unexpected encounters release endorphins, building a strong emotional link that makes her reframe the rejection as her mistake. It's a veiled punishment. She feels the weight of your growth without you ever blaming her. Stoicism is key here, teaching that control comes from patience and selectivity. In the end, she becomes obsessed, full of regret, and ready to reverse her decision, chasing you to win back what she thought she could throw away. And now that you own these 3 game-changing strategies, imagine what else we could reveal about the game of attraction. But that's for the next video, where we'll uncover even deeper secrets that will revolutionize your approach forever. If you've ever used any of these techniques or have a rejection story that you turned around, drop it in the comments below. I want to know how this landed with you and what real experiences you've got to share. Then don't forget to smash that like button if this video helped you rethink your dating strategy, and subscribe with the bell on so you get notified about the next high-value drops that will level up your game in life and relationships even more.